What's going on, guys? Frontalpanda here. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my updated 2023/2024 settings, camera settings, all that jazz. But first, I gotta say thank you all for 250k. We since my last video, we've hit 250,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a ridiculous number. So I wanted to say thank you all. But let's get right into the video. So since the last video posted of my settings, some stuff has changed, some kind of not. But first off, my controls. So my sensitivity has not changed since last year. I am a 1 sense player, which is a crazy thing to say, because it's just not a common thing anymore. But I have up 10,000 hours on this sensitivity, so even moving it up slightly to, like, you know, even up 0.2, it's really hard for me to play. So I've been consistent 1.0 player when it comes to controller dead zone and dodge dead zone. Controller dead zone, it stays anywhere between 0.25 and 0.28. It depends how I feel on the day, what controller I'm using, so on and so forth. And then dodge dead zone, that has never been changed. Now when we go to binds, it depends if I am playing comp or if I am freestyling. If I am playing comp, I do not have arrow right on. If I'm doing freestyling, I have arrow right on. If you ever tune into my streams, you'll see me, like, whenever I get into a freestyle 1v1, go into my binds, add on arrow right, and then if I get to a new game, take it off. But if we scroll through these, the only things that are really changed here that aren't from the default settings, you know, would be power slide I have on LB, which on default is on X. And then I have normal arrow roll on RB, and then arrow right when I have it on is on LB, and that is why I can't play it with comp, because having arrow right and power slide on the same button, it just doesn't work. It really doesn't. And then I have arrow left on X. Now, some of you might sit here and be like, how are you using arrow left, A and B at the same time to jump, boost, arrow? I play claw. So when I am using arrow left, which is my main arrow, I will sit here and I will bring my pointer finger down to this button. My camera's in reverse, so bear with me. But I'll bring my pointer finger down like this when I want to use arrow left, and then I fat finger A and B at the same time. So, like, I'm going to show a controller cam to explain that furthermore for you guys so you can understand. Alright, so if I go into training here, you're going to see exactly how I hold my hand. So, like, driving around the field, I hold the controller normally. But when it comes to, like, flying in the air and stuff, I bring my hand down like this, and I arrow. And then, like, say if I'm going to do, like, some heli resets, I fat finger A and X at the same time with my thumb to be able to heli, if that makes any sense. And it comes down with everything. And then, like, when it comes to no stalling, I use normal arrow. So I'll fly up like that, and then I'll end up holding my controller normally to do no stalls. Hopefully that demonstration helps visualize that a little better. Yeah, here, like, here's more examples. Like, as soon as I go into the air, my fingers go into claw, but as soon as I want to hold normally, it does it. It's a really kind of weird thing to watch if you're not, like, used to seeing it, I guess, because it's not a normal way to play the game. And I don't personally recommend playing the game like that. It's something you have to have a lot of practice doing, and it's really is a pain, but that is how I do that. When it comes to the spawning of the ball in training, I use BakkesMod spawn ball plugins. I don't use the in-game ones. I really don't like the in-game ones. I got really used to the BakkesMod ones before they integrated them into Rocket League, which I think they are here if I actually now remember the update. But the ones I use is through BakkesMod. I use the normal mode one, and then one of them I have changed so that spawn where I spawn it on the wall is used through BakkesMod and coding. It's not through a BakkesMod plugin. Now, if you want to know my video settings, these are them. They might have changed since the last settings video. I don't exactly remember, but there was a time where my computer was acting up and I ended up messing around with a lot of settings, and I don't know if I put them back to what they were. With how my computer is, I have a i9 9900, or yeah, 9900 and a 3070 Ti. So this is what I'm running off Windows and 32 gigabytes of DDR4 3200 RAM. Hopefully soon in the future I'll be upgrading the computer because of streaming with YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. My computer does have a heavy strain on it while I'm streaming on 3 platforms. So definitely looking to upgrade it soon. this is what they are right now. Hopefully in the future they might be able to change because of the computer being upgraded. Next thing, I am using Steam to be able to use cross dead zone. A lot of freestylers you know and see on YouTube, on TikTok, on wherever, use Steam, use a Thrustmaster controller, or use DS4 Windows to be able to change their dead zone shape to mainly all of them use square. I was never able to adjust to square properly, and like if I wanted to use square, it would take me around probably a month to be able to get used to it. And with me doing content creation all that full time, it's kind of too big of a risk. So I've always used cross. Now how I use cross, since now Xbox controllers are circle, at least the ones I use, I go through Steam to be able to change it to cross through Steam settings, which are on screen. And normally while I'm freestyling with this specific controller, I've been having to set it to this number. It's a value of how like much it really reacts. I can't do 360 MACDIFs with this higher up, but it feels more stable. By the way, yes, I know I need a haircut. Don't say anything. It feels more stable with it the higher up it goes, but the lower I go, the more flat flips I can do. So let me show an example of that real quick. So like here's me changing my arrow right to LB, but with it being on 76, I'm able to do 360 MACDIFs more flat like that. That was a bad one. I'm not warmed up or anything, so, but like, and Jaxies, but like if I turn up this setting, if I try and go for a flat Jaxie here, it won't allow me to fully rotate sometimes. So let me put this up even more to show like a drastic amount. So like if I put it up to 86, it won't allow me to like fully do it. Sometimes, you know, you hit the perfect sweet spot like that, but in other times like that attempt, I didn't hit the perfect sweet spot with it being so high up. It's like there it is again where I hit that perfect spot for it. But like if I turn it, you know, down to like 71, I'm able to just bang them out really like easily and more consistently. Now bear with me, I am not warmed up right now, so it's not the greatest examples, but in case anybody is looking to go through Steam overlay with changing your dead zone to cross, that is my recommendation with it. Like that last 360 MACDIF I just there wouldn't be really possible with a higher up sensitivity of cross dead zone through Steam. Getting a little warmed up now, but yeah, you get the idea. Now lastly, the part you've probably all been waiting for, my camera settings. Right now in the video that you've seen so far of me playing, stiffness is at 0.5. Normally it's at 0.7. So I just changed it yesterday for comp, and I've been liking it on 0.5. But now I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did last time, but there's gonna be a different twist here. You're gonna have to go type !camera in Twitch, or if you find me live on YouTube, you can ask me personally in my YouTube chat for my camera settings. I have a little bit of conversation with me beforehand, you know. Don't just be like, hey, give me your camera settings, you know. But like, I have been streaming on YouTube lately, so make sure you come stop by and say hi. I stream around 12/2 p.m. I mainly focus on my Twitch chat, but I do read YouTube and I do read TikTok at the same time. So like, I don't see every single message. You gotta bear with me a little bit there. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you everybody who watched to the end, and thank you for watching like my videos in general. As I said at the beginning, we hit 250k, which is a crazy milestone, so I really appreciate it all. I wouldn't have this plaque or be able to do this for a living without you guys, so thank you. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to see you in one of my streams very, very soon. And if you did come from this video to a stream, let me know in my chat. Let me know in the chat, like, hey, I came from your settings video, you know. Bye bye. Editor Panda here. Just a final note. With me starting streaming on YouTube this month and continuing it for indefinitely, If you want to help support me at all, there is the membership button next to the subscribe button, and what that does, it allows you to have custom emotes for me, and it puts your name in the YouTube live as green, so I'm able to see your name a lot better in the YouTube live, and it puts a little panda symbol next to your name. So if you want to help me at all, go check out the memberships below. Hopefully in the future I'll have extra tier ones for you that'll have a lot of extra benefits, like being able to play with me or like so on and so forth. But if you want the main benefit of me being able to see your messages more in a YouTube stream or through YouTube comments, make sure you go help support me and press the membership button.